Music. It has accompanied our daily lives. We listen to it during our activities, hear it every day on the internet, TV, and perhaps even the radio. Most of you by now probably listen to music through streaming services, most notably Spotify, YouTube Music, iTunes, and SoundCloud. But don't take all of it for granted. Media for music has come a long way to reach this level of digitalization. From live radio to the vinyl record, cassette tape, CD, and then finally, digital download and streaming services. Thanks to the ever-evolving technology, cooperative artists and record companies for filling out the music industry, listening to music has never been easier. The world of music has just become that much bigger and much more significant. This also means something more. It's the start of a new era, the digital era. First, let's take a peek at how digitalization took the music industry by storm. The first ever digital music store was released in 1998 called Britmonica.com. Apple, however, commercialized digital music stores by releasing iTunes Music Store in 2002. It provided consumers a new way of obtaining music using the digital marketplace. Imagine, people now can listen to a newly released song at the exact same time of the release date, without any queuing, without any hassle. Not only that, a song costs only 99.9 cents, which gives people a lot of flexibility in their purchase. This was unheard of when cassettes and CDs were widely sold. Combining all that, the newly created digital market was a deal sealer for most people. But the advancements don't stop there. Around 2016, streaming services such as Spotify and YouTube Music emerged and took over the whole music media. Everything there is for free with only an advertisement here and there as limitations, and users can remove it by subscribing for a fairly moderate price. And this is where the physical era started to go downhill even further. The decline of retail stores was plain to see. Record labels started to produce less CDs as the digital market was too enticing to be ignored by big companies. It also provides newcomer artists to publish their songs with little effort. Customers are also pampered by recommendations, new songs, new artists. The digital market is bombarding every stakeholder in the industry. This was surely the last nail in the coffin for CD and physical retailers. And this time we might have to say goodbye to our beloved physical music. But is it? Let's take a look at Japan. In Japan, CD sales are higher than digital sales. According to the report, Japan has the highest CD sales from around the world, and its CD sales are also higher than digital sales. At least 80% of Japanese music sales are from physical sales, and the rest are from digital sales. This is quite the anomaly, as shouldn't the convenience of the digital market overwhelm physical media? Especially when consumers are appealed by convenience most of the time. So, what makes Japan different from the rest of the world, especially in terms of music sales? First and foremost is its fan culture. Japanese fans are really dedicated to supporting their artists. Fans would show their support by donating money, even when not asked, buying their merchandise, sending fan letters, and many more. Buying the artist's CD is one way of supporting them. Having physical merchandise gives a sense of ownership for the fans rather than using a streaming service or owning digital files. Some die-hard fans collect a large number of merchandise, including CD albums and singles. To complement this dedicated fandom, Japan's idol industry is a significant one. One example is Japan's famous idol group AKB48. It has its own business model to drive merchandise sales. Due to the group's massive size, they are not able to fit everyone into the same song or even album. The solution they have is they held a nationwide election event annually for the fans to decide who's going to be the main star of the album. But here's the catch. The right to vote is tied to the serial number of the member's latest election single CD, creating incentive for fans to buy hundreds or even thousands of said albums. Speaking of incentive, adding other merchandise as a coupling to CD is actually a widespread practice in Japan. By far the most common way of engaging with the format is linking CD serial numbers with a chance to win a meet and greet session ticket. There are other methods such as adding limited keychains, adding live tickets, photo books, figures, and many more. The added merchandise helps cater to not only the hardcore fans, but also the casual ones. Last but not least, CD retailers play an important part in this scheme. Retailers cooperate with companies and artists to promote the CD that is released. Retailers provide venue for events such as meet and greet, lives, and signing events. The store is plastered with posters, music video snippets, and all sorts of decoration that liven up the CD releases even more. This kind of support and collaboration shows how much CD is still a force to reckon with in the music industry, especially in Japan. What does all of this mean for our beloved physical store? What can we learn from Japan regarding their survival? One of the most important things to do is to build a sentiment for people to buy the music CD, not just for the music, but also something more than that. As mentioned earlier, retailers have a big part in promoting the artist. By doing so, the sentiment around the customers are building up. The fans will feel closer to the artist even by just a little bit more. So all of you CD lovers, don't fret. The physical era won't end just yet. Putting some twist to those CD promotions, some add-on bonus, and events in the retailer store will ensure its existence with significant clientele to boot. See you all next time.